I'm predicting the future like a psychic. Tip off and kickoffs, it got me excited. I be placing the bet every Sunday. I'm treating this FanDuel like it's my wife. I'm with T Woods, Josker, and Mikey. You can hate it or love it or like it. I ain't breaking the sweat while I'm placing the bet, cause these picks I got is fire. Tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs, tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs, tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs, tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs,
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tip Offs and Kickoffs, your favorite podcast. It's your guy Josker right here. Got my special guest T Woods in the building. What up, T Woods?
What's going on, baby? How we doing?
Good, man. So we here because we had a recap on the championship games that happened today. Once you guys tap in, like and subscribe, make sure you share it. Appreciate all the love y'all been giving us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, etc. We will be making a Twitter here soon because all the sports stuff goes on Twitter, X, however you want to pronounce it. But AT, kick us off.
Well, I'll tell you what. I was snowed in today. We're many people, so I got to watch a lot of football. And the first game was, most would say, was quite boring because there was not much produced on either offensive ends. Anybody that watches either team would have expected that to happen, especially given that Bo Nix, fractured his ankle at the end of the game. Jared Stidham started off promising. Hit that great pass to Marvin Mims and capped it off with the touchdown to Cortland Sutton. And then everything else after that was a bit disastrous. Drake May on the other end, the defensive line was getting after him. And the conditions weren't great in terms of being on the field with the snow and such. But under 100 so yards passing, mostly got it done on his feet. Drake May was dashing through the snow like Rudolph, man. It was all right.
Yeah, I mean, it was a boring game. Man, I really thought the Broncos were going to get after it because, they scored pretty quick, got on the board fast. But, man, Drake May had to go in there and get that little rush TD. I think it was a 6-yard rushing touchdown. Pretty bold move, man. Tied it up with that. And, man, just after that, it's just like back and forth, man. It's like watching a JV football game, man. I don't even know. You had interceptions. You had turnovers. I mean, Drake May, man, it's probably his worst game of the season. It was a 10 for 21 for 86 yards. But he did have 65 rushing yards. He was running the ball a lot. I can give him that. But I had to give it to the New England Patriots defense. I mean, their defense was on top. Second half, holding them to minimal yards, and they were forcing turnovers on Denver. It's a crazy game. A lot of snow, very cold. I mean, I know how it is here. I wouldn't want to know how it is, going out there up in the mountains and cold and snowy, man, just makes me want to stay in. But yeah, it started us off with some boring football, but yeah, I mean, I was just shocked that not really shocked, 'cause I kind of spoke into existence, but Jared Stidham, I said he's gonna have to ball out and prove himself. I mean, he got himself on the board. They only lost by 3 points. But I mean, hey, he scored pretty fast, so I was like, okay, what's going on? Denver got a little motion with them, but ultimately the Patriots got the job done. This is going to be their 12th Super Bowl appearance in franchise history. Congrats to the defense. Congrats to the Patriots defense. They really been showing what's going on, and this is going to be a rematch from years ago. They're going to be playing the Seattle Seahawks February 8th in Santa Clara, California. So
I'm intrigued to see how it goes down because the Patriots have faced a gauntlet of defenses, starting off with the Chargers. I'm pretty sure they were ranked 5th in the regular season. And then go on to the Texans. defensive monsters units out there, all three levels. You got Daniil Hunter, Shazier, Stingley, and such. Then to go on, you got Broncos defensive unit, got Greenlaw out there, Allen, PS2. I mean, it's been insane. And now they have to go on and face the number one defense in the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Offense is taking a beating, but if they can hold up for one more, man, that's been, no one said it. That'll be a hell of an impressive run right there.
You think the Patriots got what it takes to take on the Seahawks? How do you think this game's going to go?
Man, I can't help but say the Seahawks are the favorite. They're my favorite. Uh, Drake May's been incredible for the most part. Postseason been shaky, but he hasn't had too many errors himself as far as not taking care of the ball. So not too many turnovers. I mean, if they can continue to run the ball, because that's what's really kind of gotten them this far, not so much the passing attack. They can put up somewhat of a fight, but again, like I said with the last video, the Seahawks can come at you many different ways, whether that be their insane offense, insane defense, or their incredibly gifted special teams unit.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. Patriots might be meeting their maker. Like we were talking about, Drake May's had a spectacular year. Really has turned that franchise around. I mean, man, the Patriots team in general has been dicey ever since TB12 left. Um, and Drake May was injured last year, but and it's crazy. Shout out to my boy Mike Hawkins. He told me at the beginning of the year, he said, "Look, Drake May is going to be one of the best quarterbacks this season, and he's going to turn this whole program around." Look, I was sleeping on Drake May. I'm like, dude, quarterback from UNC, he ain't going to do nothing. This guy ain't gonna do nothing with the Patriots program. I mean, they had a new coach and whole different style program. I was sleeping on the dude, but hey, congrats to you, Drake May. You really turned up this season, and I like to see. I love to see what the Patriots have been doing, man. But yeah, so let's get into this NFC game, man.
That was a great game to watch. Uh, Caught it from beginning to end. I won't lie, it seemed like the Rams had the refs in the back pocket for the most part. Sam Darnold, even though he's still dealing with that oblique injury, still looked pretty solid out there, especially in the first half. I was wrong with my prediction. I assumed that the Rams would come out hot and win the first half of the football game, but it ended up being the other way around. Seahawks ended up, out with the front foot.
Yeah, so I mean, you might have been wrong on that, but we were right on a bunch of other stuff, such as the touchdowns. Me, you, and Mikey started off said he was confident that Kenneth Walker was going to score. First person to score a touchdown was Kenneth Walker, right there, bam. I said that Puka Nacua would score, and Devontae Adams. I said that is a lock, 100% happen. You agreed with me. He and also Mike agreed with me about Puka Nacua scoring. JSN ended up getting in there, getting the touchdown. We knew that was going to happen too.
Yeah.
Hey, if y'all lock that in, y'all want some money with the whole touchdown thing. I know we sure did. But yeah, it was a crazy game, man. Like it's it's crazy to see that Sam Darnold can deal with this injury and still go crazy. I mean, 346 yards and 3 touchdowns with no turnovers. This is probably the best game he's ever had. I
Yeah, he
mean,
had a great one.
that's insane, bro.
And
JSN,
JSN was tearing them up in the first half, over 100 receiving yards and a touchdown in the first half. It was
yeah,
looking scary for him. Cooper Kupp came alive in the second half. Didn't get his first reception until late in the third quarter. Ended up catching a touchdown, making something almost out of nothing.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. I mean, yeah, Sam Darnold, man, just hopefully he can, rest up and get back to it here in a couple weeks. She should be good, man. But yeah, shout out to the Seahawks, man. Y'all really balled out, did your thing. The Rams were making a little comeback, man. They could have took the lead late in the game, but ended up turning the ball over, going for it on the fourth down.
I mean, they showed resilience after forcing the Seahawks to punt, and then their returner muffed the punt. Seahawks ended up going and scoring right off of that, Jake Bobo. Then the returner ended up getting benched for Kyrie Williams. A little bit of safer hands. They ended up coming back down, scoring themselves, making it, real close. Came down and couldn't punch it in from a couple of yards out.
Yeah, it's wild, man. That's a crazy game to watch. You and Mikey were right though. Y'all both had Seahawks winning this thing. I was the only odd one out, having the Rams win. My fault. I was wrong. You guys are right. I take responsibility. I'm wrong. But hey, either way though, man, it was some good football. Matthew Stafford had 374 passing yards with 3 touchdowns. The team just came up short. That's how it is at the end of the day. Puka Nacua, 165 receiving yards and a touchdown. I mean, it's crazy. He's so fun to watch. I mean, he does stuff like this every game. He's such a unit, man. Hopefully he could bring the same energy next year. That'll be tremendous, man. But yeah, I mean, shout out to the Seahawks. It is a Seahawks Patriots rematch from years. All right, man. So that concludes our episode tonight. A tip-offs and kickoffs. We'll get back with you next week. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in. Peace.
Hey, I'm predicting the future like a psychic. Tip off and kickoffs, it got me excited. I be placing the bet every Sunday. I'm treating this FanDuel like it's my wife. I'm with T Woods, Josker, and Mikey. You can hate it or love it or like it. I ain't breaking a sweat while I'm placing the bet, cause these picks I got is fire. Tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs,